And it says we are streaming live. We're live on YouTube, and we're live. David, my son, is watching on Facebook. So we've got Facebook going on over here and YouTube going on over here. And for all my friends on YouTube, let's begin. Let's do it. Let's do it the right way. Good morning, YouTube and Facebook. We've got a few in our live chat room on Facebook. I'm waiting for people to join in on YouTube as well. And they'll be popping in the live chat in just a moment. I usually do a morning video on YouTube, and I usually don't go live in the morning. But Cynthia LeBlanc is with us in our live chat room on YouTube. We got, I can't tell how many. How many do we got? On Facebook, quite a few on Facebook. So gather around, all you guys on Facebook. My son David, are you still there? Get some coffee, David, or get some hot chocolate. Gather around, pull up a chair, let me know what you're going to share on Facebook Live with Pat, Sister Pat. I love you, Sister Pat, on Facebook. You know that, right? You know that. And my precious brother, Soldiers for Christ, good morning. I want to talk to you. I want to see if I can have you as a special guest, either on YouTube Live, Soldiers for Christ, or on our tiny chat where I can pull you right up on the monitor. And I just want you to share your story and your YouTube channel so we can promote your YouTube channel. So I'm asking you, I'm putting you on the spot. We got 20 million people on Facebook and who knows how many on YouTube. I'm going to put you on the spot. I would love to have you as my special guest, probably over at Tiny Chat. That way, if you want to come up on the monitor, we can get you up there. We can hear what your ministry is all about. And, you know, it's not often. I used to promote channels in the past on YouTube, and man, did I get beat up. One of the channels I promoted was, and no one really knew who he was, and man, did I take a beating. But I know it's different with you. You're more kind of like my precious brother, Jamie Stam Heating on YouTube. My stomach's growling. Can you hear it? My stomach is growling. I'm hungry. But it was Paul Kidd, Doc Kids, and man, we kind of all know where that went. But Soldiers for Christ, I love you so much. And all right, let's set it up. What's today? Let me know a good time. It's 7 o'clock at night at Tiny Chat. We'll talk later. Let me know when would be a good time for you. And all of you watching, he's on Facebook, Soldiers for Christ. Send him a friend request. He's on YouTube. Subscribe to his channel and give him a lot of love. He's a good man. Amen. It is. It is. Amen. And I'm going to have my coffee. Susan, 9, my precious friend on Facebook and YouTube. I've got my coffee with no sugar. I haven't had sugar. It's almost been a year since I've been off of sugar. No sugar in my coffee. Wasn't that an old rock and roll song? No sugar in my coffee or something. I don't know. Who knows? But 7 p.m. You want to do it tomorrow, Soldiers for Christ? Or tonight or tomorrow? I don't know your schedule. Everyone's watching. Good morning, sister. Let me know in the comment section in our live chat room. I haven't even had my coffee yet. Let me know if you want to do 7 o'clock tomorrow night. Hi, Facebook. Look at me, because I'm always telling everybody on Facebook, get your face out of Facebook and put your face. If you get your face out of Facebook, where would you put your face? In the good book, the Bible. Now, let me show you guys. Okay, and YouTube as well. Let me see where. Let's do tomorrow night, 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It'll give me time to promote today. All of you watching, subscribe to my YouTube channel if you're on Facebook and you don't know about the YouTube. It's Pastor Dave's channel, The Coming Harpazo. Harpazo means rapture of the church. Wow, everyone is in here. Tomorrow night, my special guest over at tinychat.com// Pastor Dave is going to be YouTuber Soldiers for Christ. What an amazing ministry. Good morning, Kelly. Good morning, everyone on Facebook. Wow, I'm going to get no wonder I got a stiff neck. I'm looking over here and I'm looking over there. My dog says, good morning, Jason. My motorcycle riding buddy. We're not riding now, Jason. There's snow everywhere. And I'm not young as you, Jason, and I know I had to finally, I can't do it. It's too cold. And the snow, it's very dangerous. I see people on a Facebook page I'm a part of, We Ride Michigan, and they're still riding, but it's cold, and it's dangerous, I think. When there's ice out and salt on the road, it's not good. But beautiful dog. My son, I don't know if he's still watching, he has these two beautiful Rottweilers, my oldest son, my eldest son, so proud of him. What a beautiful family. My grandbabies. He's got these adorable Rottweilers. They're just beautiful. They're like little kids. He put Christmas sweaters on them. I see. But I love you guys. Oh, you got to get another pet. If you don't have it, that's the best thing that I have done is to adopt little Nico. I call him Nico Cheeto. He's got so many names. Cheeto, Hot Cheeto, Bandito. He is just a blessing. But he won't. He's camera shy. Kind of like my wife, Christy. He doesn't want to come on the camera. But he's enjoying the snow, the cold. I have not took a sip of my coffee yet, have I? Have I? Too much snow for riding bicycles. This is too much. Remember Mercy, my little black and kind of like a tannish poodle, and they're called a Partey poodle. And she passed away. Then our old chocolate lab, not too long after that, passed away. And for those of you that have been, because I mentioned this, my son, Christopher, my daughter Tabitha and Sean, they're grown up and on their own. But my stepson, Christy's son, Brock, and my son, Christopher, it was 14 years ago, they come home wanting this puppy. And I'm thinking, oh, no, a puppy? I already had Mercy, and but they were crying and they wanted this puppy. And they named her Nikki, not Nico, Nikki. She's a beautiful white shepherd mix. And I've had her on my YouTube channel before. And then she developed this tumor. I told you guys about it. Well, I went and I got some credit. I don't have health insurance for me, but we were struggling. We were actually homeless, as all of you know, and we worked so hard to rebuild our credit. And I got approved for this pet insurance card. I don't have my wallet right. I was going to show you, but so she had her surgery. It wasn't very expensive. It wasn't that bad, and I can make monthly payments. And the tumor was removed, and she's getting her stitches out Thursday or Friday, and no cancer. Thank you guys for all of your prayers. Well, but this is my little Nico dog. Oh my, he loves this. He's a husky, so he loves the snow. He just wants to be out there all of the time. I want to give everyone. I have not took it. Have I? You hear my stomach growling? I'm trying not to eat breakfast. It is so cold. Let me write that down, if I can. You got my number too, right? Oh my goodness, you got my number right? Let me write your number down. Hang on. Don't go nowhere, Facebook. I'm gonna take care of some business here. Hang on. 1717. I'm so glad I got a hold of you. I've been wanting to get you on Tiny Chat. And to go to Tiny Chat, you just go to Pastor Dave. Hang on, 4510. 7. Oh, I don't want to repeat it, but I've got it. James, hi James. brand new friend over on Facebook. So tomorrow night, you go to tinychat.com/Pastor Dave. 6:30, we're going to have praise and worship music and videos. And my special guest tomorrow will be Soldiers for Christ. And what a wonderful YouTube channel. Now, I'm going to have a sip of my coffee. I'm going to give you all an update on the transmission on our ministry vehicle. It's cold, the high winds today, and I'm home. I'm stuck here. But I have an update on the transmission with the vehicle. Hang on. I know I've been getting beat up. I gotta have my coffee. Can I have my coffee, please? Holly, can I have my coffee? Is it okay? Good morning, Holly. Hey, Roger. I need the energy, but I don't know. In the winter months, we tend to get put on weight, and I don't know. I'm just trying to. It's probably not good not to have breakfast, but hang on. Now I'm gonna have a sip of my coffee. Let me know what you're gonna share with Pastor Dave. I am going to pray for you, Red Butterfly 9, and Unspoken Prayer, and we're going to pray for Wendy, who is going through some, I think she's not here because she's on her way, I understand, to the emergency room. Precious Sister on YouTube. Excuse me, she left me a comment this morning on my first video. Did you see that video about the hologram? I think it was in Singapore. They got this wizard and they projected this hologram of this guy coming up out of the water. We're going to talk about that in a minute, Project Moooorning. I want to thank everyone that has given to the GoFundMe campaign to get our truck fixed. It's the vehicle that we use for the ministry, and we very much need it. It's actually in good shape, except for the transmission. You got bad news on that. But I figured I got this truck, and I got it from someone that I know very well. And it's had so much work done to it that if I were to take and go and get a different used vehicle for the price of the transmission, then I'm going to have to put ball joints on it. I'm going to have to put motor mounts in it, and who knows what else, tune-ups and brakes. This vehicle has had everything done to it. The ministry that we use, the truck for the ministry, it's had new engine mounts. When I got a brand new tune-up of coils that go on, axles, the CV axle shafts, all this work has been done to it. Mass airflow sensors. So it really doesn't need any work except getting this transmission fixed. If I were to start over, then I'm in trouble. I'll spend, who knows. We're not a big giant ministry or YouTube channel. We don't have money to buy a $10,000 vehicle or something. We're just trying to help the poor in the city of Flint and Pontiac, and so we don't have the money to get a vehicle that even if you get a vehicle for $5,000, $10,000, you're gonna put money in it. You're gonna put money in it, but they opened up, and they didn't open up the trans. I was there. I want to mention this. I was there yesterday, and oh, this is funny. It's so wonderful how so many people just love this ministry to the homeless. Oh my goodness, Holly, my goodness. Oh my goodness, you had a reaction to Chantix. Oh my goodness. Was that you? I thought it was Wendy. Maybe I got you guys mixed up. I apologize. Anyway, I'm at the transmission shop. It's on, you guys watching on Facebook that are personal friends of mine and family. You'll know what I'm talking about. Fenton Holly Transmission on Grange Hall Road in Holly, Michigan. I'm sitting there because they towed the truck without me being there. They picked it up from home, and I didn't sign anything. So I had to go in to sign an agreement that it's okay for them to work on it and look at it. And they were a little bit busy, and he was starting to talk to me, and then he said, excuse me, the phone rang. So I'm kind of eavesdropping on the phone call at the transmission shop, and I hear my name, Pastor Dave Zacker. And I hear the owner of the transmission shop, Fenton Holly Transmission, saying, I'm going to do the best I can to keep the cost down. A precious sister, I don't know who it was, from Florida that watches, that's a viewer on YouTube, had called the transmission shop right while I'm sitting there yesterday morning, wanting them to fix it for free. And I was like, well, isn't that wonderful? But of course they can't. They got to pay employees. I understand that. They can't if they would want to. I mean, it's a big job, and you can't expect them to do it for free. But it was just nice to know that somebody really was thinking of me and really cared. And but you know, you can't stay in business. I learned the hard way. I've owned my own business before, and I used to try to. I would give stuff away, and it's not good. You can't. You know, I mean, you got people to pay and employees to pay and all of that. So anyway, I got the call late, like 4 o'clock. They went through the transmission as best they could. It was a little bit low on fluid. And the next step, it's not going to be an easy fix as we were praying for, but that's okay. We know the devil's on the attack. We know the devil's on the attack. It's not going to be an easy fix. The next step, and I gave them the okay, they're going to pull the transmission out of the vehicle, and they're going to open it up, and they're going to have to inspect. It's 4-wheel drive. We need that in Michigan. We need that in Michigan with the snow and the roads, and to get to where the homeless are. They're out in the woods. I need to get back into the back wooded area. That's why I wanted the 4-wheel drive to begin with. So it appears that the, what is it called? Oh my goodness, the 4-wheel, not transaxle, what do they call it? You know what I'm trying to say, is okay, but they got to open the transmission up. And I'll know today the cost, and it's going to be expensive, just so we know. But I'm praying, and so many people have blessed this GoFundMe campaign, along with blessing our ministry. We're almost there. We're almost there. I did, and I mentioned this on YouTube, I want to thank a precious sister. There's someone on Facebook that's spreading some bad rumors about Pastor Transfer Case. Thank you, Jack. I knew it was a transfer case, but I could not think of that name, transfer case. They don't know yet. They haven't opened it up yet, but it appears that the problem is not in the transfer case, but in the transmission itself. There's no drive and no reverse. Hopefully, it's expensive, brother. You're right, Mike. Not but transfer case or gearbox, I think, Stephen. But I don't know if that's going to need to be rebuilt or not. They can't tell by looking at it without. They're going to open the transfer case. They're going to open up the trans, and I'm going to get the call today. But we are so close to the goal. I set that goal because I kind of know what transmissions cost. Now we're looking at around the $2,000 range or more. I don't know. But if I say no, don't fix it, and I take the $2,000 and buy a $2,000 vehicle, I'm going to have to put another $4,000 in it, you know. Everything's been done on this, so I think it's worth getting it fixed. The engine is sound, it's good, and so I wanted to update everyone on that. I'll know sometime today, and I don't think we're going to need any difference made up now, because we've just been so blessed. Holly, you blessed us immensely with your gift. And everyone, it's hard to keep track of the ministry, what comes in from the ministry, what goes into the GoFundMe, but I'll put the campaign. We're at $1,800 on the, you can't, Christina, Lewis, you can't buy a decent vehicle for the price of the for the price of the transmission repair. If you spent that on another vehicle, you might need to put a transmission in it. I was kind of just looking around, like on Craigslist and Blanc and Holly, their little ads they got, and I'm seeing cars for $3,000 that don't even have a transmission. So yeah, this is a 4-wheel drive. I don't know what the cost is at a junkyard. I don't have the ability to put it in. So now they did say that's an option, but I'm not going to know until tonight to get a used transmission. But then he was telling me you can get a used one from the junkyard. We can put it in your truck. But he says, I don't know. I'm going to have to try to find someone that I can trust. But the junkyard doesn't know, any more than we know. We can't see. We don't have like MRIs like they do to look at the human body to see inside that transmission. I could charge you the labor to put this in, to take yours out and to put this used transmission in, and it may not be any good. So I think it's way cheaper if it works. If the fluid isn't burnt and black, and if there isn't a problem in the inside the transmission. So I don't trust the used one. I don't want to be right back to where we started. It is a lot cheaper, but man, I don't gamble. I don't gamble. That's what I'm afraid Christina Lewis is saying, that they put in $2,500 in there. I got a feeling. That's why I put the goal at 25. We're not there. We got a ways to go yet. But with others that have helped on YouTube and GoFundMe, I think we're going to make it, because we've got some in our PayPal and some in the GoFundMe. And I had a problem with GoFundMe, and nothing was coming. People were donating GoFundMe, but finally, it all went through. They were waiting on something anyway, but everything's good now. So I'll know today, and I don't know how long it's going to take for them to get us back on the road. But that's my update, and thank you all for the prayers. I'm going to go back to YouTube Live, and I'm going to say goodbye to everybody on Facebook. I love you guys, and I love you so much, and be good to one another, and love one another. And on my Facebook page, I'm going to put the GoFundMe link here if I can. Because we're not there yet, but I don't think we're going to... I think we're going to make it. I think. No, I can't do it anyway. Anyway, it's go. You guys can find it on my... I don't know why it won't go, but... I think we're going to be all right. Let's see. What does Christina say? That's right, because that's what I'm saying. Like Christina, their motor and drivetrain is solid. You know, the motor's solid in this, and the frame, there's absolutely no rust on this vehicle. No rust whatsoever. Everything works on it. The engine is sound. Like I said, it's got a new tune-up and coils and a mass airflow. Everything is just sound on this vehicle. Electric windows, they all work. The electric tailgate, we can hold a lot of supplies. The only problem, and it's got new brakes on it. Everything's new, been done. I don't want to start over, so I think we need to get this fixed. So, I love you guys on Facebook. I love you. Big hugs and big kisses, and we're going to end our Facebook Live. Let me see. It says ending live video. You guys ever do Facebook Live? Now it says to post. Well, I'm going to post. I see it on there. Isn't that strange? Big hugs. So now let's get back to good morning, YouTubers, on this glorious day, the day that the Lord has made, and I will rejoice, and I'll be exceedingly glad in it. So that's getting everyone caught up. It might have kicked me off. It didn't kick me off, though. I don't think. I just ended the video over there. But we still need help, maybe, with this transmission. My only problem with the transmission is, and the guy discussed this with me, is, they're busy. When he calls me and he gives me the price, I've got to either say yay or nay. I can't say, well, let me think about it. I gotta come up with $500 more. I can't do that. When he gives me the price, I've got to tell him, okay, fix it, or I don't have enough money, and then have it towed home or towed to a scrapyard. So that's why I was so worried. I think we're going to make it. I'm not sure yet, but I will know today. So keep us lifted up in prayer. Marie, what a big help. She called me yesterday and made a glorious donation to help with the transmission. So I think we're going to be okay. I think we're going to make it. And I want to thank Eric. No, that's not the right one. I have so... You should... I wish I could show you the clutter on my desk. I gotta have some more coffee. Christina from Flint. Now you're over here, Christina. Weren't you just on Facebook? Now you're over here. I want to thank Brother Todd. Brother Todd, who follows me on YouTube, he's going to be at my house today. Did you hear me? A YouTube subscriber. He can come to my house today. I had a lot of YouTubers come to my house. He's coming with some clothes and supplies for the homeless at about 11 o'clock this morning. Again, I want to thank Marie. What a precious sister that we had a wonderful, wonderful conversation yesterday, and she made a very generous donation to PayPal to help with this. So God bless her. And I want to thank Phyllis for $25, Eric for $7, and she's on, I don't think she comes on YouTube, but the sister on Facebook. Christine. I cannot call my wife Christine. Her name is Christy, or Christina. So when I want to, like, you ever, guys, women, don't listen. Christina from Flint and Holly, don't listen for a minute. Just walk your ears for a minute. You ever like to just sometime tease your wife and give her a nickname, or, you know, something that's really going to aggravate her, just to kind of like push our buttons a little bit? We like to play with our wives and push their buttons sometime. And I know my wife is, my name's Christina. And I'll say, Christine, that's not my name. There's nothing wrong, she says, with the name Christine, but my name is Christina. So. But Christine on Facebook sent a gift of $125 to our ministry. So what a blessing. Oh my goodness. Gillespie. I hope I'm saying that. Gillespie. What I want you to do, you've been getting demonic attacks in your home. This is common. This is real. I'm telling you that this is real. This is very real. People see these shadow people, these black shadows, and the lights flickering. Sometimes, I don't want to get too deep into this, but what you need to do is get pure virgin olive oil, organic if you can, and I want you to pray over the oil, and I want you to bless your home, every entrance and exit of your home. Just dab a little bit of it. I've got it over here on, I don't want to get up. It's on my I keep it on my nightstand. I keep blessed oil on my nightstand with my Bible on my nightstand open. I've got a Bible. You need the devil and these demons tremble at the Word of God. If you're experiencing demonic attacks in your home, what I want you to do is to anoint your home and your family with oil. You just, I pour a little in this cup. I've got, and that's on my dresser too. I just don't feel like getting up and going and grabbing it, but it's right there. And I dip 2 fingers in, and over every window, every doorway, archway, entrance and exit of my home, I just dab a little bit of the oil. I don't pour it where it's running down the walls. And just a little dab over every entrance and every exit. And I keep my King James Bible. I've got numerous Bibles. I've got one, it's not open right now, but I've got this one sitting on my desk. But Christy has one right here, I'm looking at it, on her dresser, open to the Word of God. Mine is open on my dresser, 2 in the bedroom, 3 in the bedroom. There's one over here. We've got an open Bible in both bathrooms. We've got an open Bible in the kitchen, in the, we don't really have a dining room. We've got a kitchen in this little tiny area. I don't think it's a dining room, it's too small. And in the living room and downstairs. We got a Bible in every room opened. The devil, the demons will flee at the Word of God. This, I promise you, and it's common. I'm under attack constantly. But he can't get into my home and turn lights on and off and throw things. So he comes in other ways through followers on YouTube going on the attack of me. I've been attacked on Facebook because I needed help with my truck. And this was a follower. There used to be a friend of mine, but she also followed Paul Begley, and she just doesn't like that I'm so outspoken when I see things that aren't right. So she's went on the attack on me. A lot of Paul Begley's followers go on the attack on me. I just want to speak the truth, you know. I just, anyway, it'll get worse as CERN attempts to rip the veil, Pastor. That's what I want to talk about, brother, tomorrow. I mean, are we doing it tonight? No, tonight at 7 o'clock p.m. I got so much going on. I'm so worried about this truck. I can't think straight. 7 o'clock p.m. tinychat.com/Pastor Dave. Are we doing that tonight, brother? I can't remember what we agreed to. Tonight or tomorrow? Tonight. Okay, tonight. Tiny Chat. I will do videos later. I'm having a snow day. I don't have a vehicle. I can't go anywhere. It's kind of hard to try to share my wife's vehicle because she's at work. But anyway, 7 o'clock p.m., 6:30, we're going to open with praise and worship music. I love you guys. I did a video on the terror attack in New York yesterday. We're going to see more of that. Please be awake. In Jesus' ministry, the gospel is all about love, but it's all about patience. It's all about enduring. It's all about being as wise as serpents and as tame as doves. It's about being awake. It's about being sober-minded in the end days and know what's going on and to listen to the watchman's cry and the watchman's warning when the sword is about to fall. And that sword is about to fall. And not everyone. We know the lost and the sinners of the world are not of the Philadelphia church. But we have born-again Christians that are of the 7 churches that were in Philadelphia, which at that time was the most northern part of Turkey. The spirit of these 7 churches that we read about in the beginning of the book of Revelation are alive in the world today. And there are going to be people of the Laodicea church. That's the church that's rich and in need of nothing, the prosperity gospel today. But if they don't come out of that, making the pastor rich and jet-setting them over here and having big television stations that have no really outreach, and then you got the church of Thyatira, the Roman Catholic Church, and they pray to dead saints and Mary worship. If you're not of the Philadelphia church, you're going to, not all Christians that profess and proclaim Jesus as Lord are going to go in the rapture. Only one group was found worthy to escape, and that's the church at Philadelphia. So we got to be the Philadelphia bride. Because many, along with the sinners, along with the lost that don't believe, along with the Jewish people today that don't know the Messiah, that don't know Jesus came 2017 years ago, are going to go through what's called the time of Jacob's trouble, Great Tribulation. Those in the wrong churches today that are following the Benny Hinn's and the T.D. Jakes and the Creflo Dollars and the prosperity megachurch gospels, they're going to have to be tried through the fire of Great Tribulation. They're saved. They are saved, but they're going to have to be refined through that time. That's why there's going to be many tribulation saints. They're saints. They're saved. But only one group is going to be raptured, and that's the Philadelphia church. So we'll talk more about that later. We're going to talk about CERN tonight. We're going to talk about Project Bluebeam, the chemicals that they put in twofold into the chemtrails for depopulation, population control, Agenda 21, and also to project this fake alien invasion, this fake abductions. I got to explain away the rapture of the church. I love you guys. Join us tonight, 7 o'clock p.m. My special guest is going to be Soldiers for Christ. MK Outdoor, Soldiers for Christ. Did you? We'll talk about this tonight. This is a long live stream, isn't it? I have encountered twice in my life 2 real people under mind control that have been reprogrammed, kind of reprogrammed, but they're never really reprogrammed. And I worked with both of these. One was a gentleman in a very big gentleman, and my boss told me, don't upset, his name was Mike too, Soldiers for Christ. Don't upset Mike. He was in special forces in some secret operations in the military, and my boss told me he was part of the MK Ultra program. Do not say the wrong things. Don't talk about military things with him. He's the one that something set him off, and he was in Dearborn, Michigan, and on a bus. He didn't quite have all of his bus fare, and the bus driver told him he had to get off the bus. It was on the news. He took out, I think it was 6 Dearborn police officers, laid them all 6 out. They couldn't even arrest him. They finally got him, and no one knows why. He never went to court, had no court date, and the whole thing was dismissed. He was untouchable. And then I did an interview with an MK Ultra, another person I worked with, and I was meeting him in a location, and when he pulled up in his car, there was a helicopter. I had this on YouTube from a few years ago, flying overhead, circling overhead as he pulled up. There was a black helicopter. I'm telling you, this really happened. This really happened. He was talking about the government. That he was part of the mind control program, and that they create a chaos out of a crisis. They make false flags in these events. A lot of it are done by the government to create chaos, and that's how they're going to take over. So tonight at 7 o'clock p.m., my special guest on tinychat.com/Pastor Dave. Let me see if I can type that in the link here. .com/PASTORDAVE. And yep, that's it. And then that's where we'll be tonight. I love you guys. Have a blessed rest of your morning and of your day. I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm trying to get back up here on the monitor. There I am. And I will see you as breaking news happens. And again, Soldiers for Christ. I'm going to get a hold of you, and all you do is go in there, and you'll be up on the mountain. When I'll let you up on the mountain, I'll just click on it. And I love you guys. God bless you all so very, very much. And pray, because I'll know today. I'll know about what the damage is going to be on the truck. God bless everybody.